guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Ashley and this is Crossmack Creations. So in this video I wanted to do a very detailed how I make my seed bead bracelets video. I said I was going to make a video like this and I think I'm finally able to do it. So I'm just going to go over supplies that I use and try to be as detailed as I can about using my bead spinner and even tying my knots. And I'm still learning, but I have learned a lot over the time I have been making bracelets and necklaces. So I just want to share with you guys what I've learned so far and how I do things. If you have any suggestions, any tips or things like that, then you can always leave them down in the comment section. I really do appreciate those. Thanks for watching and let's get to it. So we'll go over supplies first. I use this elastic for my bracelets and my necklaces. This is Stretch Magic bead and jewelry cord. I have it in the size 0.5 mm. And then I also have it in the size 0.7 mm. I love the 0.5, especially for seed bead bracelets, which is what we'll be making today. But I do like the 0.7 for necklaces and a lot of glass beads, heavier beads. So like pony beads and stuff, you might want a little bit of a thicker string, so the 0.7. But for seed bead bracelets and for this video, we're going to use 0.5. This particular roll came from Michael's. I need something to cut the string with. You can use regular scissors. I have these. I call these snippers. I don't know what they are. They came in a jewelry making kit with like the pliers and the wire cutters and stuff. I just like it because it's very easy. You can do it, just snip it. They're very sharp and they cut the elastic really good. Bead spinner. Seed beads, I feel like you need a bead spinner if you're using seed beads. That's just my opinion. I love the bead spinner. I actually am going to be buying an electric bead spinner, but this one in particular I had for some years now. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It came with a hook. I lost it because I'm always losing my bead spinner hooks, but it's just, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. It just spins the beads and it makes it a lot easier and faster. But I definitely highly recommend a bead spinner. When you first get it, it might give you a hard time, but I promise you, once you get the hang of it, you're gonna love it. And I still spill beads to this day all over the place sometimes, but I love this thing and it's just so satisfying. It's great. You're gonna need beads. I get most of my seed beads from Hobby Lobby. I get the size 6/0. They are my favorite. I feel like they're the perfect size. Now, this is kind of something that I just do. It works for me. I really like it. You do not have to do this, but how I make my bracelets or how I measure them, my bracelets and my necklaces, is using this. So this is a fabric measuring tape. I got it from Hobby Lobby. I believe it was 99 cents. But I just taped it to my desk, not like from the beginning. My desk goes like all the way down there. It's a little messy. But I just taped it from here and down, and then the rest is like folded into my drawer. I just use this to measure my seed bead bracelets, my necklaces as well, my clay bead bracelets. I use this as well with the glass beads and like beads like these. I use a bead board. I just think that it's very useful. Warning with using this method is that you have to tape it onto your desk. Your desk could get messed up. So what I do is I take this and I tape it here. And I tape it like to the point where when the string goes in, it stops. Like when the beads start going on, it will stop here. And then I'll measure it out into whatever length that I want the bracelet or the earring or the necklaces to be. You do have to tape it on, and you can rip your desk up if you have a desk like mine. So I just put this Scotch tape or any type of tape, it doesn't matter, whatever tape I have, and I just tape it down like this. So for lengthwise for my bracelets, I make them in 2 different lengths. I make them in 7 inches and 7.5 inches. I just take it, and I do take extra so I can have like room to spin. Put it up here, and I cut it. So if you're worried about wasting string, because this can like kind of be like a waste, of course, because I want a 7-inch bracelet, and I mean this string is already about 17 inches. But what you can do is, I'll show you guys when I'm done, but you can, like when you cut this, when it's done, you can use the extra string and save it to make rings if you don't want to waste any string. Also, some people, they don't even cut it off. They just keep it on the spool. You could do that, but I'm just more comfortable doing it this way. So I'm just take this and I put it on here like that. And I almost forgot to talk about one of the most important things, which is the hook. This hook it does what it needs to do, but it is very flimsy. And if you guys have any hook suggestions, then please let me know in the comments below. I got this from Michael's. I can't find it anywhere else. Well, I've never looked in Joann's, but I knew they're not at Hobby Lobby, this exact one. I do like it because of this part. It's so big, and it is the hook, but it's very flimsy, and sometimes I stab myself on this bottom part because it's really sharp. I'm just gonna get some beads. With using the bead spinner, one thing I've learned is that you have to put enough beads in the bead spinner or it's just not going to work properly. I haven't gotten the ratio perfect yet, but I will say the more beads you have in there, the better, but you don't want to overfill it, if that makes sense. So like you really want to get a good amount in there. I just like fill it like to here. I don't know how to really explain it, but you want to have enough because if you don't, it won't pick up well. But this is also with clay beads. You have to have like a good amount or it's just not going to work. At least it doesn't work for me. So if you're having a hard time, it may be because you need a little more beads inside your bead spinner, and over time you'll be able to eyeball it and figure out how much you need. I open this. And I put the string through here and I kind of like let it fold down. So when you're using, and you can like adjust how much you have out, it doesn't really matter. Whatever's comfortable for you. Now how I use this bead spinner, I hold it like this, and when I spin it, so I'm going to try to explain this. I spin it this way, like that way, and my hook is going this way. Like it's like face this way. So the hook is faced towards me and I'm spinning the spinner away from me, like that, towards this area in front of me, and this is going towards me. And that's it. Then I flip it up, and I do that and let it go. And it's going onto the hook. And then I just slide it down. And as you can see, it's just going to keep going up, of course. Sometimes you can move, like you see I can move my hand around a little bit to help me get some more beads on there. I will say sometimes I have a hard time flipping it over, and then sometimes the beads fall off the hook into here, like before I can catch it, or they fall on the desk. It happens. I don't really think you can prevent that. Just keep going. So now I'm going to come down here and measure. As you can see, it is definitely way over 7 inches. So I'm just going to see like where that line is. And then I'm going to stop it here. So that's about 7 inches. Take this part out. So now my knotting. I kind of want to try a different way to knot it, but I'm just going to show you guys what I do for now. That works for me. So I take it like this and cross, like wrap it once, and then I pull it. Do another cross, and then wrap, wrap, pull. And then I always go here, and then I pull from here, and that'll tell me if it's tight enough, and this one wasn't. So I'm going to do it again. Wrap it. Actually, I think I'm supposed to do it like this. Okay, wrap one time and then 1 and 2. I missed a set of wrapping. Okay, and then I pull it. And it's not going nowhere. Take my scissors, I cut as close to the bead as I can so the string's not too popping out. And you can barely even see it. It's right here, but you can barely see it. There you go. Also, like I was saying before, if you are like against wasting the elastic, which, you know, no one wants to waste money, I have like a bunch of these, right? So these do not have to be trash. You can use these to make rings, matching rings to the bracelet that you made. And see how it fits. Oh, you can't see. See how it like fits around my finger? So I could definitely make a matching ring to my bracelet. See? So the nothing is wasted. You have the bracelet, and then you can make a ring with the remaining string. So that's just my suggestion. You can save these and literally you can do that, or right away you can make a matching ring for whatever bracelet that you've made. That's just a little bonus suggestion. If cutting the string off of here makes you worry about wasting elastic, it does not have to be a waste. You can make a ring to match. That's going to be the end of this video about how I make CB bracelets. If you have any suggestions and any pointers and tips, then let me know as well. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I was able to help somebody. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.